Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Impact7. Today I'm going to be playing F1 2018. We're at the Singapore Grand Prix. This is my career with Sauber. This is Season 1, round number 15. I'd like to thank everyone who's watching right now. I really do appreciate it. Please don't forget to hit that like button, share, comment and subscribe. Really appreciate my road to 400 subscribers. Only 7 away now. If you want to keep up to date with my latest information, please follow me on Twitter, Facebook and Discord. Links, as usual, are in the description box down below. As you can see right now, it's the driver standings. Sebastian Vettel's in first place with 256 points, 56 points clear of second place man Valtteri Bottas. Vettel's in a pretty commanding lead right now. Then it's Lewis Hamilton, Daniel Ricciardo, Kimi Räikkönen, Max Verstappen. Then it's me in 7th place with 100 points, only 3 points behind Max Verstappen. Then it's Nico Hülkenberg, Sergio Perez, Carlos Sainz rounding out the top 10. My teammate Charles Leclerc, who has over the past couple of races become more consistent, is in 11th place with 30 points. Moving over to the constructors, Ferrari have been able to open up a bit more of a gap to Mercedes. I believe at one point it was single digits last race, but this time round Ferrari were able to extend their lead. They are now almost 20 points clear. At the top of the table in the constructors. Then it's Mercedes, Red Bull, Sauber in 4th place, Renault, Force India, Haas, McLaren, Toro Rosso, and finally Williams. Okay, now then, so far this season, not been too bad. I've had 2 podiums. I've finished 4th twice. I've finished 5th once. 6th twice, 7th 3 times, 9th once. So far this season, I think I've done pretty well. Now the key thing here is the weather forecast. So for qualifying, it's going to be dry, but for the race, it's going to be heavy rain at the start. Then it looks like it's going to be light rain, I think, after that, and then it's going to be heavy rain again, moving on to light rain and finally dry conditions. So I'm going to sacrifice qualifying for a better race setup. So this is going to be interesting to see how things go. Currently, when you look at the vehicle performance comparison, I have been able to increase the Sauber, thanks to the upgrades, to now it's the 5th best car on the grid. So we're just behind Haas and just ahead of Force India. The best car in this career mode so far is Red Bull. Then it's Mercedes, then it's Ferrari, who are currently leading the drivers and constructors. Then it's Haas, then it's Sauber, then it's Force India, Renault, Red Bull, Toro Rosso, McLaren, and as you can expect, considering the fact that they haven't got any constructors points, Williams is the worst. Okay, let's check out my rivalry and then I'll begin qualifying. So, rivals. I'm currently winning my rivalry against Charles Leclerc. I've got 11 points to Charles' 7th. Then my rivalry against Carlos Sainz. I'm winning with 24 points to 21. Okay, now then, that's all I have to do. Oh, my team goal. My team goal is to complete 2 clean races. I've got 2 race weekends, so this race and then the next race, which next race I think is Russia. Yeah, so this race, the Singapore Grand Prix, and then the next race at Russia, I need to have clean races in order to get that extra 500 resource points. Okay, enough of that. Just got you all. Oh no, one more thing, sorry. There is going to be regulation changes for the powertrain, as you can see. So what I'm going to do is, I just recently got this added to the car. As you can see, with the powertrain, the Sauber is now the 2nd best car in the powertrain, which is fantastic, really close to Mercedes. So what I'm going to do after this race, I'm going to adapt this, which will give me more flexibility when it comes to what upgrades I'm going to get for next season. It's going to be very, very interesting to see how next season goes with the powertrain, because it's going to really, really spice things up. Alright, so chassis, 4th for Sauber, good for that, but then it's the aerodynamics where I have to improve, because Sauber's 2nd to last, so need to improve that. Alright, let's get on to qualifying. Connor, thank you very much for watching, we do appreciate it. How's your day been?
Welcome along again to the Marina Bay circuit.
Round 15, qualifying 1. Okay. As I already mentioned, I'm going to go for a wet setup, considering what's going to be happening in the race. So I'm going to have to sacrifice qualifying. So it's going to be interesting to see where I finish. All right, let's get out there. Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna go for 2 laps here. There we go. I'm gonna go for 2 laps. Let's get out there. 1 lap is gonna be a banker lap, just to set a lap, and then straight after that, I'll really push it and see how far I can go. All right. The wet setup I should have better downforce than what I would have had in the dry setup. Considering this is a wet street circuit, you would get more downforce than usual anyway. Oh, back end. Okay, I need to watch it. The back end's very twitchy. Evidenced by I haven't really focused too much on the downforce of this car, which is what I'll focus on for the rest of the season. I won't do anything with the powertrain. Ran a bit wide. Hold on, just realized, how is my ERS already at 50%? How is that possible? Seems maybe I should have changed the energy store. This will be the first time I'll have a wet race, particularly at the start. Oh, I braked way too early. Way too early. Still did well compared to Hulkenberg's second sector time. Didn't hit the wall on the outside there. Fastest lap of the qualifying session for Max Verstappen. This is really Red Bull's chance to get a victory here. I don't think Red Bull's won a race so far this season. 6/10 off, which is surprising considering Red Bull's now got the best car. I really do expect them to win this race. Which, considering I'm fighting Verstappen for 6th place in the Drivers' Championship, only 3 points behind him, that's not a good news for me. Alright. Going again. Faster than Alonso. Now Alonso with McLaren is normally good around this track, so that's encouraging for me. Not improving, in fact I'm losing time. Kissed the wall there, left front. Someone ahead of me, not too sure who. I think it might be a Ferrari. Or maybe no, it's McLaren. Van Dorn, I think it is. Losing a lot of time. I can be sick. Wow, man. Okay, I think maybe I have to change my energy store because the ERS is running out way too quickly. Hopefully I don't get a penalty though, that's the key thing. Grosjean goes quickest. Interesting. Oh. Didn't really improve, so I'll leave that. Alright, it's going to be interesting to see what the AI does as well. Because if they've got a dry setup for qualifying, they're going to be really bad during the race. So that's definitely going to be interesting. 10th place. Let's see, can I change my... No penalty, 8 minutes. Okay, fine. Hold on.
Our best lap so far is a 1:38.6.
Currently in 10th place. Can I do this? Can I make it? You know what? I'll risk it. Won't be able to go out again. There we go. Fine. Accelerate time. Doesn't look like I'm going to make it. 14th place. '15th. There you go. I think I'm going to be eliminated now. 16th. 18th place. Got to start. Disappointing, but considering my car setup, not surprising. Oh, my teammate just got through. So at least one of the cars, one of the Saubers got through. Alright. Not very happy with my starting position, but...
The fans really seem to enjoy that. You made it look easy.
Oh, really?
I think it's great how much your team has been focused on developing your car.
Reliability, chassis. Yep, let's go chassis.
Your qualifying pace didn't put you at the front of the grid. Will this be a problem tomorrow?
Definitely, but no, let's go with this one.
Great. Well, that's everything.
No matter which option I had, it would have been would have had a negative effect on one of the departments that I've got. Okay. This is going to be very interesting to see how this goes. 18th place, so I'm going to have a lot of overtaking to do.
Bad luck in qualifying. That's not exactly ideal. But there's no points for Saturday. Keep a cool head and make up for it in the race.
Yep, that's my plan. Alright. Let's do this. Before at least the top 10 finish. There's going to be a lot of overtaking. Okay.
So before the off, let...
You're lower on the grid than we wanted. See to it that we improve throughout the race.
That's my goal. Alright. Moved up a place, so I think someone had a penalty.
Launch map is good, but...
Yeah, let's skip this. Here we go. Alright, here we go. 5 laps, so we are racing! Bit late releasing the clutch, bogging down quite a bit. Oh my days, I could barely see anything whatsoever. Oh my days. I want to go nice and... Oh, no. Oh my, did you see that? They all turned into my line. Come on now, that was very rude. Very, very rude. This is the first time I'm playing in wet conditions like this right at the start, and I can barely see anything. Trying to avoid any accidents. Look at them pulling away from me so easily. Looks like in the corners though, I seem to have the upper hand though. Oh god! Oh, the Toro Rosso! Oh, the Toro Rosso! What was that? That's not a lever. Oh.
Full course caution.
Oh.
The safety car is out. Keep an eye on the delta. We need to keep it positive to avoid a penalty.
Fine. I
Slow
was about
down.
to say.
Maintain positive delta.
Well, I saw the mark. I thought that was an illegal overtake on my part. Thank goodness it wasn't. Okay, it seems all the cars have a bit of top speed than I do. But when it comes to during the corners, I seem to have way more of an advantage. So I'm going to have to utilize that. Okay, going to save fuel and ERS right now. 15 laps. This is the first lap, already a safety car. Teammate.
Gap to teammate ahead is 3.2 seconds. They're
There's
on
his
fresh
position.
wets.
Oh, come on, didn't even tell me his position. Actually, I think that was him just there. So what's that? 16th, 15th, 14th, 13th, I think he is. Leclerc, so he didn't last long. Got knocked out in the qualifying 2, looks like. Okay, just catching up to the safety car now. I think the first sector I'm not going to be able to do much. Second sector and the third sector where there's more corners, more slow corners, is where I'm going to be able to really stamp my authority. What happened anyway that's caused a safety car? Come on, safety car, go in this lap please, come on. I need as much time as possible. But this looks like a place where I might be able to overtake. Come on. On lap 2. Please tell me we're not going to go around again. Come on, safety car. Nope, looks like we're gonna go around again. Oh man. What honestly happened to warrant staying behind the safety car for 2 laps? That's less chance, that's less time for me to get up the grid. I'd like to thank everyone who's watching right now, really do appreciate it. If you're enjoying your stream so far, please don't forget to hit that like button, share, comment and subscribe if you haven't already. Really appreciate my road to 400 subscribers. If you want to keep up to date with my latest information, please follow me on Twitter, Facebook and Discord. Links as usual are in the description box down below. Okay, second lap behind the safety car. This is the third lap overall. How are my tyres looking? Okay, brakes are a bit too hot. Oh, that was close. Good thing I turned to the right at the last second there, otherwise I would have hit the back of Stroll. Probably got a penalty as well for that.
Okay, let's
Okay,
get
here we
ready
go.
to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember, there is no overtaking until the green flags. Safety car in this lap.
Here we go. Hey to the guy who just joined, thank you very much for watching. Mark Stroll, gonna hope to be my first victim. Actually, let's not do that. Let's put it in high for now. Don't want to waste it all. Here we go, here we go. Struggling. Cars are going very, very slowly. Really struggling with the back end.
Okay, we've got plenty of energy. Switch to overtake and have a go.
I'm supposed to have a lot more downforce as these guys, and yet I'm really struggling.
You've lost some time to the car behind.
A lot. Don't know what's going on. Look. Wow, no grip whatsoever. It feels almost like I'm on a dry setup rather than wet. Unbelievable. What's going on? Start the race. The car was not like this. Hey Connor, thank you very much for watching. I have no idea what's going on all of a sudden. Hold on, let's move that to...
Nice work, that brings you up a place.
I'm not interested in that. What I want to know is why the car all of a sudden is very unstable. Whoa. Got any damage? No. This looks like it's going to be a long race now because I'm struggling to keep in a straight line.
This heavy rain will last another 10 minutes before we see it transition over to light rain. Okay, gap ahead is 3.0 seconds.
Wow. Here's me thinking at the restart, I'm going to attack the Williams. Nope. That's not going to happen. I'm struggling to keep the car on the track. I honestly did think the car would be better during the race, but wow. Straight wasn't enough there. Really having to be gentle on the throttle. Oh, hit the wall.
Gap to car in front is 3.5 seconds. Safety car deployed.
Safety
The
car
safety
again.
car has been deployed.
What for
Watch your
now?
delta. Make sure you keep it positive as we catch the pack. Drop your speed, our delta is too low and we risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately.
I need to do something because this is atrocious. I can barely stay in a straight line. What? Oh my. So now I get a drive-through penalty. Oh my days. Alright. Once and once only. Gotta do a flashback. So it's not like I'm trying to. It's not like I'm going for a record here and yet somehow I get a drive-through. Okay, let's do burning, getting rid of some of this fuel. Let's see if that will help. What happened to get the safety car out? What's going on? Don't see anyone pitting, so what happened? Downforce is 8. Let's put it to 9. I'm so surprised with the performance of this car right now.
It's not a perfect situation, but I don't think we have cause to move on to a different tyre yet.
Oh, now all of a sudden my car is suddenly working and I can actually make corners properly.
Right, pick up the pace a touch please. We need to close to within 10 car lengths of the car ahead.
It's not like I'm going slowly, come on now. Going as fast as it will allow me to go.
Let's catch up to the field a bit. We're dropping too far back. Remember that we need to stay within 10 car lengths of the next car.
There you go. Gonna have a second opportunity. Why did the safety car come out? I don't see anyone pitting. I haven't seen anyone retire. So why has the safety car come out? Let me see race director. Let's see if there's anything that indicates it. Quite a lot of collisions, but I don't see anything that says someone's been eliminated, someone's been retired. So at 2 safety cars and we're on lap 7, 15. Hopefully the car feels better with the second restart than the first one. Possible overtaking position here.
Safety car in this lap. Safety car in this lap. Let's make sure those tyres are up to temperature, and remember there is no overtaking until the first safety car line. Stay in position until the green flags.
Okay, here we go. I think the safety car might have been glitched in, to be honest, because I haven't seen any reason why it should be out. Here we go.
Okay, the rain should ease up in a couple of minutes. Light rain soon.
Wow. Even going slowly, I'm struggling to put the power down. I needed a better exit there. Oh, look how far back I was, and yet I could have tried something there if I was a bit closer. Car feels a lot better than it did earlier on in the race, that's for sure. Whoa! Oh, that was close.
This light rain is going to be with us for a while now. It's hard to say if inters or wets are better right now.
Inters or wets? Oh no, you don't, McLaren. No, you don't. Gonna keep my position. Got a significant ground on Verstappen. I think he's in 4th place right now.
The gap to the car ahead is 1.5 seconds.
But also, looks like the Red Bull's going to get their first win of the season. If there was another safety car, I'd go in and go onto the inters, to be honest. Hey Ethan, thank you very much for watching. Really do appreciate it.
We're trailing our teammate by 4.7 seconds.
Definitely, if there's another safety car, I'll pit.
Stroll ahead. Our gap to the car in front is 1.8 seconds. You're closing in by 7/10 per lap. They're on old wets. Their tyres are 9 laps old. The time last lap was a 2-minute 1.6.
2-minute 1.6. That's almost a second quicker than me last time round. Looks like I definitely need to work on the aerodynamics of this car. Whoa! Oh my days. Longer straight and you would have got me there. Oh, car's starting to struggle again. Oh no! That was close. Hey Jack, thank you very much for watching. I'm in rich and the fuel hasn't moved. It stayed at 1.8 since the restart. It has not moved. I'm trying to get rid of some of it. Hopefully that'll make me go quicker, and it's not doing anything. Guess that shows how slowly I'm going.
The tyre situation is an interesting one, but I think the right call is to stick with what we've got right now.
And what we got isn't very good, to be honest. Whoa. Lap 10, so 5 more laps to go. Oh my days, this is a constant battle. Oh, he's got a good run on me this time. Hit the wall. Might be able to outbrake him. Going to use him to keep myself off, which I've done. Use him as a buffer to make sure I didn't go off.
Good work, great pass.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Guess you're asking what position I'm in. I'm in 17th right now, struggling quite a lot with grip and handling. To be honest, I'm surprised I haven't hit the wall and retired from this race already, to be honest. Normally this is a track I enjoy, that I go well at. Not this time. Definitely the rear end is struggling to give me grip, as you can see with the wear. Whoa! Almost hit a 360. Tires are in good temperature, but sails past me this time.
We're no longer sure that these tyres are the right ones. It might be time to come in and change.
Oh really? Whoa! Even the McLaren's having issues. Oh really? Now they're saying it should be pitting, do they?
Okay, we can take you this lap.
Let's see, does anyone else pit? Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, Gasly hit the wall. And I've got some damage.
Alright, so we've been looking at the damage, and we think you should be okay to continue. It'll cost us a little bit of time, but we're nearly at the end of the race.
As if I didn't have enough to worry about already. I think this is going to be... I think I might be passed by the Williams at some point. This could be my worst performance, along with Monaco. Funny enough, 2 street circuits where I have my worst performance.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Ricciardo does the new fastest lap of the race. He's got firm control of the race. Full race update.
We're sat at the back, last place. Gasly is ahead of you. Okay, gap ahead is 1.4 seconds. They're on old wets. Sirotkin is behind you. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. 4 laps remaining.
Might as well. Hold on, did it change to the... Please tell me they're changing it to the intermediates. No, it's got to go back to wets. No, 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 no. There we go. Thank goodness for that. Ah, might as well. Hopefully the inters will actually give me a bit more grip.
You're doing well out there. Keep it up. We're looking at about 10 more minutes of rain. 10 minutes. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
Alright, let's see how these tyres are.
Caution. Caution. Green flag.
Oh my god. The difference between these tyres and the wets is so much more evident. I should have pit when we had the second safety car. I really should have pitted then. Because these tyres feel so much more better. How's Ricciardo still... I should be able to put the fastest lap of the race in next lap.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining. Gap to car in front is 21.0 seconds.
One more lap after this. Fastest first set by 1.4 seconds. 3.6 seconds. Wow. Looks like I'm not wrong in saying I'm the fastest on track right now. Unfortunately, I'm in last place.
This is your final lap of the race.
156.5. Wonder how many seconds I took out of Sirotkin there.
Sirotkin ahead. The gap to the car ahead is 16.2 seconds. They're on old wets. Their tyres are 13 laps old. The time last lap was a 2:1.4.
2:1.4, so I was 5 seconds. He was 5 seconds slower than me on the previous lap. Yeah, clearly when the second safety car came out, I should have gone in the inters. Alright, let's go standard. Let's go low on that and just save the components. Daniel Ricciardo wins. I think that's Red Bull's first.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
First win of the season.
Our gap to the car in front is 13.9 seconds.
And around the final corner, finishing last place. Very disappointing.
Okay, we're all a bit gutted with that result, but let's work hard and we'll get it together for the next race.
My strategy wasn't right.
So here come our winning drivers today, and what a race it was. There's been a big push at the factory lately to get these cars ready, and we can...
So it was Ricciardo, Vettel and Bottas, the top 3. Vettel's increased his gap by 3 points. Still in 7th place. That's pretty much where I'm going to stay.
It was probably one of his best drives this season. I was thoroughly impressed.
Almost 60 points between Vettel and Bottas. Ricciardo has moved up into 3rd place ahead of Lewis Hamilton, who retired. Carlos Sainz has moved up to 9th place ahead of Sergio Perez. Romain Grosjean's moved into 11th place ahead of my teammate Charles Leclerc. And then constructors, pretty much a similar position to what I'm in the driver standings. Pretty much cemented 4th place really, barring something catastrophic happens. Ferrari are now 32 points clear at the top of the constructors, and Williams still haven't got any points yet. Surprisingly enough, I'm still leading my rivalry, 15 to 12 with my teammate, 28 to 26 with Carlos Sainz. Got 1,000 resource points. That's going to be useful.
What on earth was that performance?
Yeah.
Come on, this isn't bumper cars at the fairground. Your results and conduct here matter, so pay more attention. We can't afford too many races like that. We've received invitations to new historic events. You'll be able to choose whether or not to participate before the end of this weekend.
Alright, let's go to Tree. Let's adapt that for next season. And then let's go to the can't do anything right now for the aerodynamics, but that's what I'm mainly going to be focusing on for the rest of this season. Aside from that, that's the end of this live stream. Very disappointing. Got Russia next. Hopefully that's going to be a better result. Just quickly checking and see if Red Bull's won. Red Bull, let's see. Red Bull won at Austria and they won at Belgium. So they've won 3 races, including Singapore. Okay. Alright, that's the end of this live stream. I'd like to thank everyone who's watched. We do appreciate it. If you want to keep up to date with my latest information, please follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Discord. It's with you as usual. I'll read the description box down below. Aside from that, please don't forget to hit that like button, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you again in my next video, which will be tomorrow, which I believe, if I'm not mistaken, will be my FIFA 19 live stream. Just quickly checking. Okay, so my schedule will be tomorrow will be FIFA 19 episode 4, and then on Saturday will be Fortnite, and then Sunday will be FIFA once again, but this time with you, my subscribers. Please do join me then. Thank you very much for watching. Laters.